let's put a little of border between nearshoring and offshoring. We are calling our show Inside Nearshoring, but basically, of course, we mean pretty much any kind of shoring. Please make a definition from your side, nearshoring versus offshoring.
So generally speaking, both nearshoring and offshoring are about remote development services. When we're speaking about remote development services in the countries nearby, or at least in the same continent, we're speaking about nearshoring. When we're speaking about offshoring development services somewhere quite far on the other continent or across the ocean, we're calling that offshoring.
Okay, good. So let's start, well, from our perspective, let's start off offshoring more. I'm mostly now interested in your experience and your take about Asian markets. Just to explain to our listeners, Anna is Japanese fluent, and with her help we had developed a Japanese market for our company. But speaking overall about Asia, Far East, why companies located that far from Eastern Europe may be interested in considering their remote development teams being placed to Ukraine, Poland, Romania, whatever?
So first of all, and today, as you mentioned, we will be mostly speaking about Japan and I would say Singapore, because these are the two countries from the Far East who are actually requesting our services quite often. But generally speaking, and honestly speaking, not all of the companies there know about Ukraine even a little bit. So when we're speaking about Ukraine for them, we're speaking about Eastern Europe in general, as most of our listeners are aware about. I'm sure for Japanese companies in particular, the biggest market for their offshoring needs is also Southeast Asia. They've been going there for development services for ages, at least for a couple of decades. And they have everything there set up for their needs. So they would have bridge managers in place who would speak fluent Japanese, infrastructure. They would be located in a time zone that is closer to Japan than Ukraine or Eastern Europe in general is. So basically everything works well. However, on the other hand, during these couple of decades, a lot of Japanese companies tried that. So some of them had great experiences there, some of them did not have great experience there. But anyways, from what we see in the requests that are coming to us, a lot of companies are looking for something different. So whatever their experience in Asia was, they are ready to try on something new. And when we're speaking about what new they want to try, it's usually about having a team who would be more as their partners and then take equal role in the technical discussions, suggest some technical know-hows, then hands to do the tasks that they set for the team. Because in Far East Asia, while they have a lot of decent and great resources and they are used to working with Japanese people in general, however, in most of the cases, it would still be about the client company setting tasks and the vendor basically completing the tasks. When we're speaking about Eastern Europe and Ukraine in particular, we're speaking about the developers who are ready to give their intake about the tasks. It does not work for all companies, and I have to be honest about that. Some would say we did not want to hear these comments, but then for those who did, that would be definitely a totally different experience from what they have there. And that's why, this is when Ukraine comes to mind and is spotted on the map for them. And when they come here, they're usually surprised about how talkative the developers are in general and how eager they are to share their opinions. So if this is what they are looking for, probably Eastern Europe is the place for that.